So I've now just gone in with the NYX eyebrow gel and I've just done my brows, and then I went back in with the P. Louise base in the shade 0.5 and just carved out my eyebrows. So yeah, on to the next step. So I'm now going in with the dark purple and I'm just placing it on like the curve kind of my eye. So what I've done now is I've gone in with an orange and I've blended that out, and then in between the orange and the purple I've then put a little red in between the two just to blend the two together. So that's what we're going to do on this eye. So the first thing I'm going to do, wait, let me get a mirror, I might need a mirror for this, is I'm going to blend this out now with the orange. And give it time because it does take a little bit of time for it to blend out, just because it is such a dark purple. So now that that orange is down the eyelid, I'm just going to go in now with the red in between that purple and that orange just to blend all the colours together. So now I'm happy with the placement of the colours on the eyes. I'm now going to go in with the Illamasqua in the shade, with Illamasqua in the shade Hype, which is a bright yellow. And I'm going to use that as my last colour to blend out the orange, which is between the top of the eyelid and the brow bone. Okay, so I've just gone in now and I've just cut the two creases. I'll just show you how I quickly do that. So I use the I use the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour, I think 0.5, and a MAC 252. And all I do is I just place the brush down, and because it has a really sharp edge, it's cutting it for me, so I'm actually not really doing the work. So all I'm doing now is I'm using a MAC 242 brush and an Inglot pigment in the shade 18, which is a bright blue, and I'm just now placing that over where I've just cut the crease at the front of the eye. So now what I'm going to do is a bit of a role reversal, so I'm going to start from top downwards to blend out that blue. So the first thing that I do is I start with that yellow again. I'm just going to blend that out. So what I've done now is I've gone in then with the rest of the colours and I just blended everything back out. So I went back in with the orange after the yellow, then with the red, and then with the dark purple, just to make sure kind of everything is just blended out. Eyeliner before I add the glitter because I don't want it to be any bumps. So I'm using the Crease It's Easy Tattoo Liner, and I'm going to just do my liner and then I'm going to wipe everything up and then add the glitter on top of the blue. So yeah, we'll go back and finish that. So I'm now going in with the blue glitter and I'm just going to pop that over the NYX glitter primer. Still making sure that nothing goes above where I've done that cut crease, just that it's still defined. So to start off prepping the skin, I'm going to go in with the Effaclar Duo by La Roche-Posay, and that's anti-marks or anti-imperfections, just because I have broken out a bit, so just to kind of help smooth everything over and to bring that redness down. So for the foundation, I first went in with Carter Beauty. I know I look very pale, but I'm now going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade, I think it's Porcelain, and I'm now going to put that on the outskirts of my face just to warm everything up and for it to match my neck. The only time I ever do this is if I really want a full cover, like really full coverage look. I don't normally do this on clients or anything like that. I normally use Kat Von D foundation. That'd be my favourite to use on any clients. So once I've placed down all my contour, I'm now going in with a clean fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend all that back out. So once the contour is blended all in, I'm now going to go in with my concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in, I think it was, I think it's the lightest shade. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and just pat that concealer all in, and just being careful of where I have that eyeliner. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do exactly what I did on top, underneath. So I'm going to start with the yellow to the orange to the red to the purple, and then I'm back. So to contour, I'm going to use the NYX. Lads, I'm not made for this whole recording thing. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to use the NYX contour palette and highlight palette just to contour the rest of my face. I'm going to use the Doll Light the Doll Light highlighter, and this is to die for. So we've made it to the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys really like it. It is a very dramatic look, but I thought why not do my first Instagram tutorial with a blue sparkly eye. So yeah, I hope you guys really like it, and don't forget to follow my page.